Hey guys, today we're diving into one of the most influential self-help books of the modern era, Atomic Habits by James Clear. This book offers a comprehensive guide to building good habits and breaking bad ones. In this video, we'll summarize 10 powerful takeaways from Atomic Habits and show you how to apply them to your life for remarkable results. 1% better every day in 365 days would get you 78%. The power of tiny habits. James Clear emphasizes that small changes can make a big difference over time. This concept, known as the aggregation of marginal gains, suggests that if you can get 1% better each day, those tiny improvements will compound into remarkable results. This idea is based on the principle of compounding, which states that small, consistent actions can lead to significant long-term outcomes. Clear references British cycling coach Dave Brailsford, who led his team to multiple Tour de France victories by making numerous small improvements. These included optimizing seat comfort, adjusting the cyclist's diet, and even teaching proper hand-washing techniques to avoid colds. Brailsford's philosophy was to break down everything that goes into riding a bike and improve it by 1%. The results were astounding, showing that small changes, when added together, can lead to extraordinary outcomes. Identify small changes you can make in your daily routine. Whether it's reading for 10 minutes a day or drinking an extra glass of water, these tiny habits can lead to significant improvements over time. Start by making a list of areas where you want to improve, and then break down each area into small, manageable tasks. Focus on improving by just 1% each day, and watch as these small changes compound into significant improvements. The habit loop. A habit loop consists of 4 stages: cue, craving, response, and reward. Understanding this loop is crucial for building new habits and breaking bad ones. The cue triggers your brain to initiate a behavior. The craving provides the motivational force behind the behavior. The response is the actual habit you perform, and the reward is the benefit you gain from the behavior. This cycle then reinforces the habit loop, making it more likely that the behavior will be repeated in the future. For instance, if your cue is feeling stressed, cue, you might crave relaxation, craving, leading you to eat junk food, response, which makes you feel temporarily better, reward. To change this habit, you need to identify and alter the cue and response. Instead of reaching for junk food when you feel stressed, you could take a walk or do a quick meditation session to achieve the same feeling of relaxation. Identify the cues that trigger your bad habits and replace the response with a healthier one. For example, if stress is your cue, replace eating junk food with taking a walk or doing a quick meditation session. Pay attention to the rewards you get from these habits and find healthier ways to achieve the same rewards. By understanding and manipulating the habit loop, you can break bad habits and build new, positive ones. Make it obvious. To build good habits, make the cues for those habits obvious. You need to become aware of your current habits before you can change them. Clear suggests that many habits are so ingrained that we perform them automatically without realizing it. By making these cues more visible and noticeable, you can increase the likelihood of performing the desired habit. Clear suggests creating a habit scorecard where you write down all your daily activities. This helps you become conscious of your habits. For instance, if you want to drink more water, place water bottles in prominent places around your house. If you want to read more, leave a book on your nightstand or coffee table where you can see it. Write down your daily habits and categorize them as positive, negative, or neutral. This will help you identify which habits you need to change or reinforce. Use visual cues to remind yourself of the habits you want to build. For example, if you want to exercise more, lay out your workout clothes the night before. The key is to make the cues for your desired habits as obvious and visible as possible. Make it attractive. The more attractive a habit is, the more likely you are to follow through with it. Dopamine, the neurotransmitter that plays a role in how we feel pleasure, is also involved in forming habits. By making a habit more attractive, you can increase your motivation to perform it. To make a habit attractive, you can bundle it with something you enjoy. For instance, only listen to your favorite podcast while exercising. This concept, known as temptation bundling, pairs an action you need to do with an action you want to do. By combining these actions, you make the less desirable activity more appealing. Use temptation bundling. Pair an action you need to do with an action you want to do. This makes the habit more appealing and increases your likelihood of sticking to it. For example, if you want to read more, you could decide to read while enjoying a cup of your favorite tea. The pleasurable experience of drinking tea will make the habit of reading more attractive. Make it easy. Reduce the friction between you and your good habits. The easier a habit is to start, the more likely you are to continue it. Clear explains that the human brain is wired to conserve energy, so we naturally gravitate toward behaviors that require the least amount of effort. If you want to drink more water, place water bottles around your house where you can easily see and access them. This reduces the effort required to start the habit. Similarly, if you want to start exercising, choose a workout routine that is easy to begin with and gradually increase the intensity. Simplify your habits to just 2 minutes. If you want to start reading more, begin with reading 1 page a day. The key is to make the habit as easy as possible to start. Once the habit is established, you can gradually increase the time or effort required. By reducing the friction associated with starting a habit, you make it easier to maintain over the long term. Make it satisfying. To ensure a habit sticks, it must be satisfying. Immediate rewards help reinforce the behavior, making it more likely to be repeated. Clear emphasizes that the human brain is wired to prioritize immediate rewards over delayed rewards, so it's important to make the habit satisfying right away. Use a habit tracker to visually track your progress. Seeing the chain of completed days can be satisfying and motivate you to maintain the streak. The habit tracker provides immediate feedback and a sense of accomplishment, which can help reinforce the habit loop. Reward yourself immediately after completing a habit. This can be something simple, like marking a calendar or treating yourself to a small reward. The immediate satisfaction helps reinforce the habit, making it more likely to stick. Find ways to make your desired habits immediately rewarding, and use these rewards to build and maintain your habits. Focus on identity-based habits. The best way to change your habits is to focus on who you wish to become rather than what you want to achieve. Your habits should reflect your desired identity. Clear argues that identity-based habits are more powerful because they align with your self-image and values. Instead of saying, "I want to lose weight," say, "I am a healthy person." This shift in identity makes it easier to adopt habits that align with being a healthy person, such as exercising regularly and eating nutritious food. By focusing on the type of person you want to become, you create habits that are more sustainable and aligned with your values. Start by defining the person you want to become. Then ask yourself what habits that person would have. Begin integrating those habits into your daily routine. For example, if you want to become a more organized person, adopt habits that an organized person would have, such as keeping a tidy workspace and creating to-do lists. The importance of environment. Your environment can significantly impact your habits. By designing your environment to support good habits and deter bad ones, you can make lasting changes. Clear explains that our behavior is often influenced by our surroundings, so creating an environment that promotes positive habits is crucial. If you want to read more, place books in visible locations around your house. Conversely, if you want to reduce screen time, keep your phone in another room while you work. By making the cues for good habits more visible and the cues for bad habits less visible, you can influence your behavior in a positive way. Redesign your environment to make good habits easier and bad habits harder. Surround yourself with cues that trigger good habits. For example, if you want to eat healthier, keep healthy snacks visible and accessible and store junk food out of sight. By shaping your environment, you can make it easier to stick to positive habits and avoid negative ones. And the 2-minute rule. The 2-minute rule suggests that when you start a new habit, it should take less than 2 minutes to do. This makes it easier to start and maintain the habit. Clear explains that the goal is to make the habit as easy as possible to begin with, so it becomes a part of your routine. If your goal is to run for 30 minutes, start by putting on your running shoes and walking outside. The first 2 minutes are crucial for overcoming initial resistance. Once you're outside and moving, it's easier to continue with the full workout. Break down your desired habits into 2-minute versions. Focus on starting and gradually build up the habit over time. For example, if you want to start meditating, begin with just 2 minutes a day. Once the habit is established, you can gradually increase the time. The key is to make the habit so easy to start that you can't say no. Track your habits. Tracking your habits can help you stay accountable and motivated. Visual cues of progress can be very satisfying and help reinforce the habit loop. Clear emphasizes that habit tracking provides immediate feedback and a sense of accomplishment, which can help maintain motivation and consistency. Clear uses a habit tracker to keep track of his daily habits. This simple system helps him stay consistent and see his progress over time. By marking each day he completes a habit, he creates a visual record of his success, which can be very motivating. Use a habit tracker, whether it's a journal, an app, or a calendar. Mark your progress every day to stay motivated and on track. For example, if you're trying to build a habit of exercising daily, mark each day you complete a workout on a calendar. Seeing the chain of completed days can be satisfying and help you maintain the habit. Building a workout habit. Make it obvious. 1. Place your workout clothes and equipment in the living room the night before. Visual cues remind you to exercise first thing in the morning. Make it attractive. 1. Listen to your favorite podcasts or music while working out. 2. This makes the workout more enjoyable and something to look forward to. Make it easy. 1. Start with just 5 minutes of exercise. 2. The simplicity reduces the mental barrier to starting. Make it satisfying. 1. Use a habit tracker to mark off each day you complete a workout. 2. Seeing the streak grow is satisfying and motivates you to continue. Reducing social media use. Make it invisible. 1. Remove social media apps from your phone and use a website blocker on your computer. 2. Out of sight, out of mind reduces the temptation to check social media. Make it unattractive. 1. Remind yourself of the negative effects of excessive social media use, such as wasted time and reduced productivity. 2. This helps reinforce the unattractive nature of the habit. Make it difficult. 1. Place your phone in another room while working. 2. The inconvenience of retrieving it reduces the likelihood of checking social media. Make it unsatisfying. 1. Have an accountability partner who checks in with you daily to ensure you're not using social media excessively. 2. The potential embarrassment of admitting failure adds a layer of deterrence. Final thoughts. Atomic Habits by James Clear offers practical and actionable advice for building good habits and breaking bad ones. By making small changes, understanding the habit loop, focusing on identity-based habits, and optimizing your environment, you can transform your life one habit at a time. Thank you for joining us on this journey through Atomic Habits. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more insightful content. Let us know in the comments which takeaway resonated with you the most, or if there are any other books you'd like us to review. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the world of self-improvement. Thank you for watching. If you found this video informative and engaging, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more educational and entertaining content about self-improvement and personal growth. We'll see you in the next video.